No, it was a tough first half. There's no doubt about that in terms of Chelsea's territory and the dominance with the ball. But we actually give away a really poor goal. And if it wasn't the case, there's a decent chance. Although Chelsea were dominating, the game should be 0-0. Mads has obviously made one good save, but we actually have had 2 good chances ourselves in the first half.
A good performance. Overall, I think we deserve to win the game. It's also a good game to learn many things that I think for the first half an hour we were in complete control of the game. And then we start to make some mistake and we lost a little bit of control. And then second half, again, we were there. We create chances, we score, and overall, as I said, we deserve to win the game.
There you go. Happy return then for Maresca over his former team, Leicester City. And it was Nicolas Jackson that started it all off. Andy Townsend said that he is a man high on confidence right now. He has scored 7 Premier League goals, 5 away from home.
Developing all the time, Nicolas. Had big question marks over him when he first came, but you have to allow people to develop to this league. It's so competitive and so strong. And for me, he's got an all-round game. I really like the boy. Fantastic touch there and outside of his foot finish. But this drag here, it's like a hand dragging this ball away. You watch where he does it, a little claw. There, he drags it away and then outside of his right foot. Brilliant finish. Full of confidence at the moment. I agree with Andy. This boy is developing into some striker. He's not Didier Drogba at the moment and maybe never ever will be, but they're on the right lines with him.
Yeah, second most open play goals in the Premier League so far this season. This challenge from Ndidi will be talked about on Palmer. Shown a yellow card. Was that the correct call?
No, not for me. I think it's a definite red. He can't get the ball from where he is, first of all, to start with. And to put a tackle there and still follow through with the left, it's almost like it's the nasty tackle for me. He knows exactly what he's doing there.
This tackle is when they need some help up there, because the only thing in his mind there, indeed, is to hurt the player, Cole Palmer. That's all he's got in his mind. He cannot win that ball. He just wants to rake him down the Achilles. It's a horrible tackle, and he should have seen red.
OK, let's look at some of the other decisions that happened on field, including this one, Fofana on Mavididi, where I think Leicester felt that they should have had a penalty. How did you feel, Sean?
Well, being a winger that I used to be, I would definitely say it's a penalty. I think Fofana does well enough to make it not look like he's left his leg there, but his leg's there. It's impossible for the winger to get around that, and there is contact. OK. The attacker initiates it, but yeah, for me it's a penalty. Tim?
Was this one that was given a penalty, correct call?
No, this one. If you see when they freeze this, but he trips himself up. He's clearly onside. The VAR checked it. They ruled it out initially. Takes a decent touch, but I think he trips himself up. If you watch him here, there he just trips. He clips his own foot on the back of his Achilles. So tripped himself up, and Jordan Ayew tucks it away, but it was too little, too late, unfortunately, for Leicester.
Yeah, that was Lavia on Deco over Reed. Chelsea getting back to winning ways. Critical win for them. Big one for Maresca as well, going back to his former team. They seem to be on the right path, Chelsea.
They're on an amazing path. I think they got it perfect at the minute. Everybody's talking about your Liverpools, your Arsenals and your Man Cities, and they're going about that business quietly. Yeah. And they're picking up points and good results, and they'll be challenging a lot of the teams.
We had chances to score. We started losing and we came back. We were they came back the result with the penalty. It was a key moment. And the second half, we pushed it. We were always close to score. We scored only 1 goal. But the team made the work you prepared before, and we had to accept 1 point. Of course, we wanted to win and to get 3 points, but with 1 point, we had to accept it.
Very proud of the team performance and missing many players, especially in the attack, and then scoring 2 amazing goals, and even having the big chance at the end was an unbelievable save from Martinez. And on the other side, leading twice and going home with a point, especially after a set play. So yeah, it's a little bit mixed, but overall I'm very, very proud of the team.
So a share of the spoils then and a 4-goal thriller for us. The moment I want to talk about, though, is at 1-1, that penalty, which Aston Villa had. They could have gone up then. It was a save. Let's look at the incident first. Hughes on Bailey. Definite pen for you?
For me, yes. I think if you look at it, in real time, I can understand why you don't see it. But I think when you look at it back, he treads on his heel there. You see it? His left foot treading on the left heel of Bailey. Clear penalty, correct decision. Lovely portion of chips for the guy looking onto the referee there as well.
In full agreement.
Yeah, I don't think he meant it. It wasn't malicious. It almost looked like he was trying to just block the shot that possibly could have come in, and Bailey, being as clever as he is, puts his foot there to try and get some contact on him, and he goes straight down the back of his Achilles. So, yeah, for me, definitely a penalty, and unlucky on Will, really.
It's a good use of VAR. I think I totally understand, in that, you know, when the game's going so quickly, the referee can miss that one, but it's when they've slowed it down, it's quite clear.
So
All right, Chelsea beat Leicester City away from home to keep their position in the table, third in the table after 12 matches. Well, the Blues are, flying at the moment. What a game they displayed. Another professional performance, coming from international break, when you know that most times players will be finding their sharpness and stuff like that, but they put it together to win against a very, very difficult Leicester City team that brought the physicality to the game. Of course, that physicality could have caused them 2 red cards in the game, but one of them very, very obvious from Ndidi on Palmer, but the referee gave a yellow card, and VAR supported the yellow card, which is surprising if you ask me. But then again, they did a very good job on Palmer, stopping Palmer, which is Chelsea's main source. But Maresca tweaking his formation today, playing something like 4-1-4-1 with Enzo Fernandez in the right half space, and then Kukulera attacking on the left, making sure that Felix occupies the left half space, and then Palmer has that freedom to support whichever position that he wants. I think that's a very, very durable formation attacking wise. I'm not so sure defensively, because it means you are playing with a single pivot, but still they played well. The central midfielders, they defended very well. They pressed Leicester City, even though Palmer wasn't on the ball much. When he was tackled and battered. But then again, it gave Enzo Fernandez space to affect the game, and we know that he is a very clever footballer, and he affected the game. In the first half, he created most chances in the first half, 3 more than any other player from both teams, and then provided the only assist of the game for Nicolas Jackson to open the scoring, and then in the second half scored his own goal. So if you will say that is a master stroke by Enzo Maresca to bring back Enzo Fernandez into the game, like as if that he knew that Palmer was going to have a very difficult game in the hands of Leicester City players. But a very good performance by the Blues, 2-0 win away from home is a very, very outstanding result, and a good performance, keeping a clean sheet as well. What else do you expect what else do you ask for if you're a manager? I think Chelsea fans will be traveling back to London very, very happy. They have done their job. Let other teams do their job as well, as the race for top 4 heats up.